Hey everyone, it's V. Welcome back to Radiant Reiki Therapy. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I'm a Reiki master. I do Reiki healing, tarot, and other energetic services. So if you guys are interested, please click the link radiantreikitherapy.com down below. I also do meditation classes. I have my first one up for free for a limited time only. It's linked down below. It takes you to the website, but it can be also found on my YouTube channel. I also have closed my books for healing art for this month, but my books are open for next month. If you guys are interested in healing art is where I read your energy and create a customized art piece infused with the healing energy you need at this time. If you guys are interested, please click the link for that down below. But all can be accessed through radiantreikitherapy.com. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, excuse me. Also, there is more stock coming. I am a bit delayed on the stock just because I've been focusing on my physical health at the moment. So far I'm doing better. I think I just, now I don't think it's a cold, but I don't know what it is. So I think it's just overexertion. So more of the stock is coming soon. Like I said, I do have a lot of stock. I am just kind of putting them up one by one when I have the chance, but hopefully there will be more soon over the weekend or starting next week. Thank you so much for your patience. But there is some of the stock still up as I do my recommendations for my tarot readings almost on the daily. So if you guys are interested in any crystals, please go to radiantreikitherapy.com. There are many crystals listed and there will be more. They were coming on the daily, but I've had to take a break. So I will be adding more very, very, very soon. Give me 1 second. Ooh, victory. All right. So let's get into your reading. There we go. Here we have the Page of Cups, the Tower. It's very Tower energy this week, isn't it? The Nine of Swords. We had the Seven of Swords peeking out at the bottom of the deck. I am a little compelled to take this and the card underneath it, and the Three of Wands. Someone here is saddened by an offer or saddened by someone giving you an offer. I have no idea. Here's the Knight of Pentacles also came out, so I'm a little... Ooh, and then here we have the Wheel of Fortune. I wonder for the person receiving if it's 3:53 on the clock. I wonder if it's the person receiving that it doesn't really matter which offer you take. You are going to be happy. You're going to notice that maybe the offer that comes sooner is the one that might help you. So I think whatever offer if you're like, this looks like it's a twin flame energy kind of reading. It might even be twin flame only. So Divine Feminine, you might be having 2 suitors. The suitor that comes to you first is not who you think it is. But they're the one with the most to offer at this time. Divine masculines, you are sensing that this is going to happen. The more you wait, the more likely this is going to happen. I really have to stop yawning. Honestly, because there's so much like cleaning and moving going around in the house, my usual schedule is to do my yoga and meditation first thing in the morning, but because there's so much stuff in the house that needs organization for like the next, oh yeah, and because I'm not feeling too hot, for the next week or two, my exercise is going to be taking care of all this stuff. So the first thing I do when I wake up is like I have my water and I just maybe chill for a few minutes and then I come and do the tarot readings. So I'm definitely far more sleepy when I do them now. Not sleepy, I shouldn't say sleepy, but it is the first thing in the morning. So plus also meditation for tarot and meditation in general, they tend to make my body very relaxed. So I just, it might be a yawning some days, but, once I get back on my normal schedule, I'll be all right and ready to be less sleepy, I guess. So, meditation really gets me relaxed. Because, to read tarot, you have to be, like, in the zone. I call it in the zone, but it is a type of meditative headspace. So, that being said, now this could be going a couple of ways. It could be that a new suitor is actually coming to the Divine Feminine, and now she'll make the decision that's going to help her now and be there for her now, and it won't be the Divine Masculine like she thought it would be, but it's not going to be a logic over heart choice. She will feel attracted to this person, and that could also be that even if the Divine Feminine doesn't choose this person, whoever this person here is going to energetically pull the Divine Feminine, and I think that in itself is the trigger for the Divine Masculine to move, but you're still too slow. I don't know what kind of growth you guys are going through or what cycle you might be stuck in, but the trajectory shows me that you're not supposed to be stuck in a cycle. Divine Feminines, it doesn't seem like either way you're going to make a wrong choice. It really doesn't seem like you're going to make a wrong choice at all. I think either way you're going to stay happy. All right, let's see the first suitor. Who is this first suitor? Oh my gosh, Divine Masculine, chillax. 5 of Cups. That's you. Remember, I'm also not saying this to make you feel urgent, although I believe the timing is urgent. I think don't suddenly go like, begging or pleading or whatever. Still keep your head on your shoulders, Divine Masculines. Right, but this is an urgent timeline for you. I think it's just if you don't move, nothing. You're more likely than not going to lose your feminine because your feminine is so ready to move on with her life. So here we have the 4 of Pentacles. Let's get one more card with the Page Page of Cups. The Moon. So this is someone completely new. Here we have the Moon. This is someone completely new. Might have been triggered. This meeting might have been triggered by the solar eclipse due to the lack of the masculine's movement. And they're coming in very fast. Even as I say this, it seems like it's not what a lot of you want. Right? Divine Masculine, this is definitely like horror for you. Divine Feminines, some of you might be so apprehensive with this person at first, but you see their stability. You see their stability. They got everything going on. They got everything that they want. They're ready to move to make you happy. I just, I don't know. It seems like this is a great option for you too, Divine Feminine. Like, so throughout like the quote unquote separation phase, like you might have had tests, right? You might have had men that reflected your old wounds or the type of men you used to go for that was really bad for you. This is not a test. This is not a test. This is like a real offer. Like, hey, it's like a real gift from the universe. Like, hey, if your Divine Masculine decides to stay irresponsible, this is also a life that you could live, and you will live happily and fulfilling. Right? This is not a test. This is not some sort of joke. This is not some sort of trick. This is actually somebody who can make you very happy and help you achieve your life goals. It's so strange. I've never had a reading like this to the point where the Divine Masculine actually has never done anything. Usually, like I said, 100% of the time they will come back. In fact, they still might come back, but you'll be in a relationship if you choose this guy. Because I think you want someone who is just so stable in, and not stable like in money and stuff, it's stable in knowing what they want. Right? Your Divine Masculine still wants you, but they don't act that way, and you're tired of it. And so the universe thinks, time is up. You've done everything you can. You've waited. You've given so much of your Divine Masculine. And now it's time you receive that love in return. And someone out there is ready to give that to you. You don't know who this person is yet. I'll just be real. You don't know who this person is yet. And they'll eventually come. I don't know if you guys might be taking... Like, maybe you guys will like be on a trip and you'll meet them, or it seems like it's just going to be, maybe you're just going to be out and about, or you go to an event and you meet like a nice suitor. But this is, like I said, someone intuitively you're guided to. I think that's it. Honestly, Divine Feminines, if you want to make your choice, this is the time to make your choice. Now, let's see. Divine Feminines. What happens if you don't choose them? Because I think, don't get me wrong, because it's something so unexpected, you might also feel a bit of heartbreak and guilt of not choosing your Divine Masculine because you invested so much time in him. And it's just like another type of heartbreak that you have to go through. So it seems like, let's see, 2, 3, 4. Wow, so many cards. Oh, and Ace of Wands. So if you don't choose the Divine, or no, I'm sorry, if you don't choose this person, here we have the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Fool, and the Magician. So you will get what you want either way. Divine Feminines. There is nothing that you won't get, including love, right? Your Divine, because I'm seeing the yellow here, And the yellow for the Knight of Pentacles, it seems like you will be in a mode to manifest your divine masculine to come closer. In the end, you're going to get what you want. You're going to get the divine masculine. It's just that they're so slow, and I think the universe, God, the energies, whatever you call it, the higher power, the universe thinks that you've waited long enough. But the Three of Swords is also telling me that you're going to have to be patient and be in this limbo for a little while longer. Now, if you think that's worth it, you will stay. You will just say no thank you to the other person. It, it's interesting. Well, let me look into this new person. Like, how is this relationship going to flow exactly for the Divine Feminine? I just want to say that this new relationship is not a trick. Yeah, it's not a trick. You can get everything you want out of it in life. Four of Wands. This is a new opportunity for the Divine Feminines. Now, Divine Feminines, you are done. I think you are so done with this, and you know you're being led by your intuition. So, like I said, 100% of the time, the Divine Masculine comes back. Now, I also often mention that everyone has free will. The resistance that the Divine Masculine causes himself is free will. He, in his free will, all right, Divine Masculines, if you're listening and you haven't realized why you feel like, how you feel like, this might be some insight for you. You are choosing to stay in this cycle, and you're about to lose everything. Now, I don't think that if the Divine Masculine, does complete his cycle, he won't ever meet someone for him. I think it's more that, if the Divine Feminine just doesn't choose to be with him in this lifetime because, she's met a beautiful partner that's giving her everything that she wants, and now she can't trust you because you've waited so long, and now, anything could happen in this. Right? Like, she might think like, oh, now that I'm taken, you're suddenly interested, or now that, which isn't the case, right? Like I said, 100% of the time, if you're a true twin flame, the Divine Masculine comes back. However, the cycle that the Divine Masculine is stuck in now, he's choosing to stay stuck in, because, I will say this, both of you are in union energy. So the fact that this hasn't happened yet is mind-boggling to me. Divine Masculines, you are choosing to stay where you are. I don't know why you are, but you are choosing to stay here, and that is what's causing you this ruckus, right? This longing and this hoping, this Five of Cups, this misery that you're about to lose everything because you sense someone moving closer to your Divine Feminine. And it is up to her to make that choice because she's waited long enough, right? You have to understand that twin flames, their lives are so intertwined. There will be a point, and this seems to be the point, where things are starting to trigger. Astrologically, this can all also make sense. There's the feminine just wants love. She's ready to give love, and she's given the Divine Masculine so much love that it just doesn't, it's mind-boggling, because the thing is, the Divine Masculine, you love your Divine Feminine too. Why you're choosing to stay here is beyond me. So you know what? We're going to look it up. Because Divine Feminine, no matter what, in the end, you're going to get what you want. Divine Masculine, it's going to be harder to get what you want staying in the cycle that you're in. So let's say you choose whatever freedom of whatever you're in right now. You can still get you can still get like a nice, love partner. Nice love partner. I don't know why I said that. Because honestly, you want the divine feminine and you feel that you guys belong together. But you're only going to get a good partner if you get out of this cycle. So even if your divine feminine has chosen someone else, you're not going to get the partner that you want or deserve after all of your hard work if you don't get out of this. I'm sorry, I'm like speaking like a mother who's scolding her children. Like, that's not, I didn't think I'd be like so passionate, but I think I'm also picking up on your frustration, divine masculines. Because you know all this. You know all this, yet you don't act that way. And we're going to see why. Oh man, are you frustrated, divine masculines? Divine feminines, if you're still watching, I mean, you're going to get what you want. There's nothing like, even if you don't choose this new suitor, you're definitely the divine masculine will eventually come forward. But like I said, you're going to have to play the game a little longer. So divine masculines, I think the reason I have this reading is because you can intercept this. You can stop the new suitor from coming because in the end, twin flames have such a unique bond. You're going to kind of stay partners forever until there's a lifetime that you get together. You're going to be partners forever. So like even in this life, so both divine feminine and masculines, even in this life, if you choose other partners, you will not stop being connected to your divine counterparts. All right? The twin flames are just that way. You could be happily settled down with another partner, but you will not stop dreaming about this person. You will not stop communicating telepathically with this person or energetically with this person. Every time you see them, your partners are probably going to understand that you guys are looking at each other a lot or something like that. It's going to be very magnetic. I just have to put that out there. It's okay to have a twin flame and choose somebody else, but it will stay connected. You guys will stay connected forever until you actually complete the cycle of being together. And that might take, another lifetime. You never know. So here we have the Ten of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Emperor, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Swords. It's like every time there's this energy of abundance and movement, right? Every time there's this energy of abundance and movement, you have something blocking it. You block it yourself. You're afraid of it. You're afraid of it coming forward. But really, at this point, divine masculines, you're naturally going towards it. So you're actually just creating this resistance. Same thing here. You have this goal of, once I give this offer, I'm going to feel like myself, but then you sleep on it. You sleep on it and you ignore it. And the thing is, I feel like the frustration I'm picking up on the divine masculine is that you know all of this. You know you're causing the resistance because you're choosing to cause the resistance. There isn't anything in your energetic field anymore that should be causing this resistance. It is your actions and your choice that is causing this resistance. And I think that's what's so crazy. Is that your actions are what's blocking you from reaching your divine feminine. And your advice, oh, look at that. Even the Lovers peeked out. Isn't that crazy? Your advice is to find that inner strength and just do it. Because this is great for you. This is exactly what you asked for. That this is exactly what you want. Let me just say, if the divine feminine goes away, your current cycle is going to be a lot longer before you meet a partner. I think it's your comeuppance. You took everything from the divine feminine to give her nothing, and now you're just going to be suffering the consequences for a while she just lives happily ever after with somebody else. It's just a lot, guys. It's just a lot. Now, I myself am a very action-oriented person. Like, if I need to do something, no matter how scary it is, I'm going to do it. I've always been that way. So it could also be like a little bit of me seeping through this reading, being like, I don't get this. It is very scary to talk to somebody you love for the first time after a long time. It is something that I've actually done before in my life, and I've been like, I don't care. This is something I have to do. Right? Obviously, I'm a twin flame, so whatever those past things were not in my favor. But, don't keep her waiting anymore. So the whole reason for the reading is that divine masculines, you can intercept this. You can intercept this if you just contact your divine feminine now. Maybe some of you are worried on how you're going to sound if you contact them. Because this is such a strange phenomenon for you, well, I'm going to let you know that it's a very strange phenomenon for the divine feminine too. And you can never be so sure, but I think intercepting this by just reaching out is enough. Like, that talk can come later, but if you want to intercept this new suitor, you have to talk to them now. Plus, I cut the deck and it was one of the wheels, like the Wheel of Fortune. And 10 of Pentacles. But, there's a peak of like the 8 of Pentacles. Like, stop focusing on your coins. Stop focusing on your work, right? You have enough to offer the divine feminine. Even if you feel like you're not there yet, some other suitor is going to come. And that's not what you want. Divine feminine, it's also probably not what you want. Like, you would much prefer your divine masculine to come forward, but honestly, it's their choice. But divine masculines, it's not the choice you want to make. It is just the choice that you are making. I also want to mention that your inaction is an action. You doing nothing is an action. It is a choice that you've made, is to let this linger. So I want both masculines and feminines to know that. The masculine's lack of action is an action. They are choosing to stay here. So this is very interesting to me. And like I said, I'm picking up on the divine masculine's frustration. So this is how I'm translating the frustration. Like I said, I'm sorry that I'm kind of like an angry parent trying to whip you into shape, but it's real. This is real. Divine masculines, if you don't move forward now, that's it. That's it. And your cycle of misery is actually going to stay longer. Any partner you meet in this cycle will be not beneficial for you. Not saying that you can't have another partner in the future, but all of this heartbreak is going to last way longer if you just don't get over the fear of picking up the phone to call your divine feminine. Some of you actually might get a phone call, like some of masculines, I'm picking up that you've been planning a phone call. It could be anything through the phone, but it's like a text or an email or something, but most of you, I'm getting a phone call, so a lot of you must know your divine feminines already. I mean, that's it. That's all I have for this reading. Honestly, I don't have any gemstone recommendations because this is really a choice. You can use the lapis lazuli seven chakra pendant, divine masculines, divine feminines. I think you're in the clear. I don't think you need anything. I would say, however, so the reason the divine feminine is in the clear is because her heart is open. Her heart is open to any potential suitor right now. So, that being said, divine masculines, if you're really just, you can't get over this fear, I would say do a special energy work service with me. It's a Reiki service that I offer where I can go in and strengthen your throat chakra and bring that anxiety down for you so you can make that call. And once that anxiety drops, you're naturally going to feel to pick up your phone. So I can help you here, divine masculines, if you really need the help of getting over this anxiety because you're just not moving. But that's all I have for you. That's all I can do for you. In the end, even if I do heal you and you're naturally, like I said, going to make that action, there's always something in you that can come back, and you could always choose not to take the action. I that's the thing. The whole thing is about choice. Like, I don't feel that you're not capable of doing that now, but if there is some sort of weird, like, stuck energy in you, I can do that for you because it looks like your throat is still so muddied. But remember, you are choosing to stay in this. You can get out of it by your own choice. Now, if you are like, okay, no, I can't, I've just been stuck here for too long, then I can help you release that energy. And then, like I said, your natural next action will be to pick up your phone because your anxiety is gone. So let me know, divine masculines. You can book that service on radiantreikitherapy.com. That's linked down below. You can also shop crystals on radiantreikitherapy.com. And if you still have any more questions or you'd like another personal tarot reading to see if you really need this or really what the issue is before you get a special service done or buy a crystal, I also do personal tarot readings. So if you guys are interested, please visit the website for those readings. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really, really, really wishing you luck, divine masculine. I'm really wishing you luck, divine masculine, because you can intercept this. And she wants you. So good luck with that. That's all I have for this reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.